right, so if you're going out with somebody and they won't kiss you, I mean, you've got PDA going, but they won't kiss you, what does that say?
My friend's been dating a guy for like about 3 months, and everything in the relationship is great. They vibe, like they're exclusive. They make out, they do all the things. But whenever she goes to give him some PDA, like, you would peck your significant other, like give him like a little before you leave for work, or if you're in public, he always turns away and only offers his cheek or the very corner of his mouth. He will never straight on give her a peck on the lips. Everything else is fine behind closed doors, but he does this whether they're in public or at home. And she doesn't know if it's a red flag, like if she should ditch him or date him, because that's weird, right?
He does it at home?
Yeah.
Okay, 1-855-BERT show. So they do kiss mouth to mouth behind closed doors.
Like if they're about to play piano and do a duet, they'll do that.
But if they're like passing in the kitchen and saying, "Hey, sweetheart, have a good day," he won't kiss her on the lips as they part ways.
She's the only one who ever initiates those kinds of kisses, and he always gives offers his cheek or like sometimes the corner of his mouth and cheek.
Okay, I thought you were saying never, and I was like, oh, he's like Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman. He's just a hooker with a heart of gold.
I was thinking herpes. I wasn't thinking that at all.
Bert went herpes. Where are you going with, Mo?
Initially, I thought he had another girlfriend. That's why he didn't want to do it in public. But you said he don't do it inside the house either, and I think weirdo. I don't know. That's all I got.
Weirdo. They're together all the time.
I got nothing. Maybe somebody on the phones can help us, but if he's kissing behind closed doors, but that's the only place, that is one I haven't heard from.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. I mean, if you're going like deep. Maybe he didn't grow up in a demonstrative home. Like there wasn't a lot of affection in the home, and it's just something that he innately is not comfortable with.
So I was thinking it was also like a fear of intimacy because like it's one thing to get physically intimate, but then like little pecks like that is a romantic intimate thing. Like I don't see it as physical so much. So it's almost like he's rebuffing all of her emotional connection advances that way.
It sounds to me like a kiss on the lips to him is sexual. It's not necessarily intimate. You know what I'm saying?
Like
it's
emotionally intimate.
It's sexual.
Like like in the old movies when the guy would like grab her, and I was like, everything has to be like that because a peck is like borderline. Like at least for one of my exes, it was like, oh, that's like what married couples do, like boring married couples peck on the lips, and we're not that, And I was like, okay, weird.
Heather, good morning. You're part of the Bert Show. No kissing on the lips unless we're about to do it.
So I've been with my boyfriend for 6 years, and he's the same way. I feel like it's just how he is. He shows me affection in other ways, but even at home, or if we are in public, we don't hold hands. We don't really kiss. Like he'll put his arm around me. We'll walk together and stuff like that. But that's just the way he is, and he's always been like that.
Yeah,
but he loves me.
But he's never said why the kiss on the lips is the thing that like his line.
So like I get upset about it sometimes because it's like you always want that affection, but
yeah.
It's just the way that he is. Like, he doesn't have a reason why. He doesn't have a...
Okay, I don't know. That would fly with me right there, man.
I think if you go to therapy long enough, you'll come up with a reason.
It's there.
Crystal, good morning. You're part of the Bert Show. Hi.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, so I dealt with the same thing, and I thought it was me. And then finally I came out and asked him, I'm like, why won't you kiss me? Like he would, like in the morning, he'd give me a kiss before work, and in public and stuff like that. It was the same thing, corner of his mouth. Well, I finally asked him, and it was because he has a gum disease.
Ew.
Like he was so self-conscious about his breath stinking. He used to dip, and I guess it started chewing away at his gums, but you couldn't see it when you talked to him or like if he smiled or anything. It was just... And then he finally came out. He was like, I got to go to the dentist. We got to get this fixed. So,
but he still had the same gum.
Oh, okay.
He had the same gum disease like while you guys were doing it, though, right? And he was kissing you then.
Yeah, but it was never. like, he never, like, tongue kissed me.
Okay.
Like, he would just kiss me, and I was like, this is so weird.
So according to the
But-
Bert Show, it's either hooker, herpes, or halitosis.
Yes.
It's one of the major H's. Either way, it's a red flag, right?
Yep.
Okay, that is a strange one here. Yeah, maybe his love language is just different. I don't know.
I guess she's going to have to actually have a conversation with him or just dump him.
From a distance, if he has gum disease.
The Bert Show.